Hey guys, how's it going? This is the Power Gunner, and I am just doing a bit of an intro to this video here that is not recorded while Dualshocks and Game Talks was actually being recorded. This is recorded afterwards. So I just wanted to say something that's kind of like a disclaimer for this episode. After we recorded it, Ian and I basically agreed that it didn't go very well at all. And I just don't think that overall this episode is very good. It's actually pretty bad, I think. I was silent most of the time during this because there were like so many loud voices in my head and I just didn't know what was happening, kind of, just because there was a lot of people talking at once and it was loud and kind of saying random things for quite a lot of the time, and sometimes I just didn't know what they were talking about. And actually, the only reason that I have decided to upload this is that we had our first subscriber guest in it, and he has been waiting a really long time to actually be in this. He's been waiting for months. We've been busy and stuff, and we've been trying to get him in it. So he has been waiting forever to be in this. So I thought it would be really unfair to him if I didn't upload this and said, sorry, we have to redo it. So yeah, that's pretty much the only reason that I'm even uploading this, is that I think it would just be so unfair to that guest guy who is Cybermoki Productions, whose name is Ben, because he's been waiting a while. Also, there is a link to our guest's YouTube channel below in the description, and I don't blame him for this episode not going well. He's new to this, and I actually think that he did pretty good for being new to this show and how we do things. So he pretty much did a great job, and he was fine. And I've actually been thinking of splitting these podcast episodes into parts because they're pretty long videos, and I don't know if people want to sit through this whole long thing, but this one is just one video because I just want to get it over with. Also, the editing is kind of weird because people said things about different topics at different points, and then someone was like, oh, well, you should just put this at the end and stuff, and yeah, so there's kind of weird editing. This might be really confusing, so sorry. But yeah, basically, I don't feel good about this series right now and how it's been going on, and especially with this episode, I just don't really like how it went. I'm actually like embarrassed to upload this video because I don't want to upload videos that are this bad of quality, and this is just like not at all what I even envisioned this series being when I first came up with the idea for it. So that kind of makes me sad and stuff, and right now I'm thinking that we're probably going to take a break from this series, maybe for a few months, and we'll just see how things are going with the channel without that series, and maybe we'll stop doing it forever, but I don't really know right now. That probably won't happen. We'll probably do it later at some points, and also there are quite a few guests on the waiting list for being in this, and I don't know what's going to happen to that right now. We might stop doing guests just because there's so many people on there, and we don't have time to have that many people. So we'll just have to see some other time, but we won't deal with it now. And then also, something that I noticed recently is that the name of this series is actually kind of incorrect. Dualshock is supposed to have a capital S for the start of shock in it, but it's actually a lowercase s in our like video titles and logo for this, which is all my mistake just because I didn't look it up before I made the logo. And the way that I made the logo, I like can't go back and really change it, so I probably should have also saved my Photoshop files in a different way. But yeah, once this show comes back, if it comes back after a few months break or whatever happens to it, then I will fix that. But that's not like a major problem anyway. Also, Alex mentions some stuff in this about the next episode and what we're planning to do with that. And as far as I know right now, that is not actually going to be happening. That has kind of been canceled. And I just want you guys to know that I don't blame you if you click away from watching this video right now, because it is not going to be very good at all. It's pretty bad. It's probably going to be a waste of time. But I don't blame you for clicking off, just like I don't blame Cybermoki Productions for the bad quality of this episode. If you do want to watch it, then enjoy, if you can. Hey guys, how's it going? This is the Power Gunner. I'm playing the Last of Us Remastered multiplayer while we have this episode of Dualshocks and Game Talks. And for this time, well, this is episode 4. We have me and my real life friend Andy is actually here. Say
Hello.
Hi. So yeah, he's actually here with me. We're going to be trading off playing the Last of Us Remastered while we do this. Then we have Ian, which I guess I'll have to blur this out because he doesn't want the internet to know his last name. And Alex. Alex is going to introduce his friend soon, but not yet. And then we have Subramoki Productions, who is his name is Ben, and he's our guest from the internet, our first one, who we've had as a guest, who is a subscriber. So yeah, there we go.
Awesome.
Yes, correct.
Randomness. All right, and I'll take that time to just pop in really quick and say, well, I guess I'm always going to be an intro now, and say that we have our wonderful guest Schemo here, who will be happy to say hi. So go ahead and do that.
Hello.
And he will probably be in the next episode because Ian and him and I were all talking about stuff, and it kind of has to do with the next DGST, so hopefully we can get that out there. So now he's going to unplug his mic, and we're going to give him a feel for how these things go.
Yep.
Excellent.
So, also kind of explaining this to my friend Andy, who's here, because he pretty much has no clue what this is. He just came over and I'm like, well, you might as well be in this video. So yeah, so basically, it's a podcast where we each bring up topics, and we talk about them while we play games, but we don't really talk about what's happening in the game. Yeah, because it's kind of just a distraction that way.
Alright.
So yeah, so who's gonna have the first topic?
I wanted to say that Ian is back.
I didn't hear a single word anybody said. That was a conglomeration of talking.
Oh, sorry. I said I wanted to say that Ian was back because, well, he's back.
It's been a while.
That's awesome.
It's been a long time.
Oh yeah, he was only in the first episode.
Yeah.
Episode 4, The Return of Ian.
That's good.
Okay, I will
I like
actually
that
call
one.
it that.
The Return of
Awesome.
Ian.
So actually,
By the way, I just want to apologize because I'm using a Yeti to record my voice, so it like picks up like every single sound from me like moving around in my chair and stuff. So I just want to apologize for that in advance.
okay. So, did Schemo already unplug his thing?
Yeah, he's fine.
It is unplugged.
Okay.
Hey, let me have him send me messages actually, so I can check to see if it's running okay and everything on his end is okay.
Alright, well, then I'll just cut this part out. So guys, we just cut a bit of a part out when we were setting some stuff up there. So I'm just going to go first with my topic. And my topic is, what is better, digital games or downloaded games? Or, yeah, or no, download games or disc games, that's the right thing to say.
Yeah, there you go.
So, what do you guys think?
I don't even know how you could possibly start this debate.
I think you should start with it.
Okay, so I'll just start with my opinion. So, for most of my gaming lifetime, I have bought discs because I just did, I guess. But then I recently started downloaded games, and I've really liked it. It's just easier because you can be lazy and not switch it out. You don't have to walk to a store and buy it. And, yeah, those are some of the things of just me being lazy with that. But then also, I just... Hold on, there's a guy here. Sorry for my pause. I'm kind of concentrated at this game, so maybe I should not play it as much. But...
Maybe you should just stick to the single player.
Yeah.
And die a lot.
Okay. Maybe I'll just put it on the party chat. I'll just probably have to blur it out because of Ian's last name. But, anywho. So, downloadable games. I just texted like all this stuff to Ian a while back, but I can't remember right now because my brain is farting very conveniently while we're recording a podcast.
It smells in here.
I can bring it up for you.
Brain juice.
Okay.
This is about cranberry juice.
Cranberry juice.
Cranberries are getting in everything.
Alright,
Wait,
well...
you didn't ask anybody else's opinion.
Okay, sure. Well, I'm trying to remember this stuff.
Hey.
Someone else could go.
Well, I mean, it kind of just depends on... right now, it definitely could be a better thing to do. It just kind of depends on the factors like how, like your internet router, like the speed of it and stuff like that, just the download speed. But definitely afterwards, it could be a lot better because not constantly switching between discs, stuff like that.
I like disc form because you get the bonuses if it's a pre-order, whereas you don't necessarily get bonuses when you're downloading it straight from Sony because each individual company will have its own bonuses, and sometimes I want to go to GameStop because the bonuses are better than the digital version.
Well,
So
yeah,
definitely the bonuses.
yeah, it used to be. Well, I mean, it's starting to to transition to be more like to where you can get bonuses now. Like for example, I don't like this game that much. Like the Amazing Spider-Man 2, I don't really bring this up, but I just would like to say that it had an exclusive pre-order bonus for that on the PS4. Plus, you could get all the pre-order bonuses from GameStop just by buying them for 50 cents whenever it came out. Like it wasn't like that afterwards, but it did.
Oh, okay. What are you doing? Is my chair causing you to have to trip all over the place? I'm so sorry for that.
Okay, so one of the things with
Rick and
getting your
Dude.
games digitally is that I think we're moving towards a future where that's what it's all going to be, just getting your games all from downloads. So I think it's kind of just better to switch now, but some people do like their game boxes and having their big libraries of all their game boxes and discs, which is something that I do like about physical games, but I feel like it's something that is going to have to stop for me.
Yeah, it's whenever you open it, it's like a hype orgasm. I guess
Yeah.
that's. I'm sorry for using that terminology.
Well, I have to say the same
Let's
thing.
keep it
And I know even though Schemo isn't talking, he's gonna hear this. Me and him completely agree on this. I like having things physical. I like being able to touch things in my hands. I like you know how most people say, "Oh, I love that new book smell." Well, I love that new game smell. I love opening up the plastic case and everything. It's awesome the first time around. I like having the ability to feel and see something that's real in my hands.
Yeah.
I like that too. I think that's a good idea. That was actually funny that you brought that one up.
I've never been
Probably
fortunate
laughing.
enough to get a metal case for games, but I mean I've always kind of wanted to do that.
Yeah, I love the steelbook cases that developers make sometimes. Those are awesome.
Yeah.
Also, one thing that is going to be really good with getting digital games is that they're going to add the option to preload games, so you will be able to play them as soon as they come out. And if you guys or Andy don't know what that means, then that means that you can download your game before it comes out, but then it just doesn't let you play it till the second it's out. So that way you don't have to wait for it to download once it's out.
That is awesome.
Well, that brings up a good point actually, because if you think about it, they could do that with physical games. I mean, just imagine this situation. They could release a game a few days early. You go out and buy it on the disc, bring it home, install it to your console, but the item remains locked until the release date, just like digital games, except you'd have a physical copy. I think the only reason they're not going to do that is because it removes all of the fun of going to a game store at midnight and picking up your game and coming home all night playing it. That's the only reason they're not going to do it. It's because it would remove that entertainment factor.
Yeah, depending on how they do it, though, it could cause problems. But I mean, that is a good point.
Yeah.
Oh, hey, wait. Since you and me, Ian, were talking earlier about something, when it comes to my turn, can I bring that up? As my
What
only
exactly?
topic?
Just text me what it was, because I don't remember.
Okay. I don't want to interrupt the chat while it's going so far on this debate, but I do want to bring this up.
Yeah, we have to remain with secrecy here, guys.
Shh, secrets.
I like how everyone went silent after I talked.
Yeah,
I'm texting.
I'm trying to actually remember all this stuff that I had because I had some really good points on why I think it's better to get your games digitally. But now it's all gone from my brain for some reason. So does somebody want to bring up another topic while I try to recover my memories?
Actually, while you're trying to recover your memories, I figured I'd say something. So with the thing about the discs and the downloadables, discs can very easily be broken and stuff like that, making you unable to play the game. But with downloadables, they don't really get broken. You just kind of stop playing and stuff like that.
That is a very good point, and I can see a way around that. I have my own little theory. I don't know how true this is or not, but I was thinking about Microsoft's original Xbox One DRM plans way back when it was first revealed.
Back when everybody hated it.
Yeah, back when everyone hated it. And I was really pondering it, and I was trying to think why they were doing the DRM, and it just dawned on me. With the DRM plans, when you bought a physical game and brought it home, the game didn't actually have any data on it. It just acted as a verification key to tell the Xbox that you purchased the game. That's also why it had to be online all the time, because you would bring the game home, you would put it in, it would verify, okay, you bought the game, we're going to download this from the online servers, which would allow you to play the game digitally without the disc, even though you have the disc with you.
Sorry,
That sounds really stupid.
you can go on. I have to be right back. I'll be right back.
Okay. So do you have a topic that...
Are we still talking about that?
You could bring up another topic and we just go back and revisit the other one.
Okay. Okay, who is getting Minecraft for PS4? Raise your hands. Okay, now put them down because I cannot see them. Just say it, or like, create jumbled noises. Go.
I am.
I am.
He said juggled noises. That was not a juggle noise.
Yay! I am as well, so this is gonna be fun if we do that.
Yeah.
Yay.
The worlds in Minecraft on PS4 are going to be 36 times bigger than they are on PS3, which sounds pretty awesome.
Yeah. I just want to note that we are recording this on August 1st.
So the game is not out yet on PS4, and Andy, not being a PlayStation person, he plays Minecraft on PC. So
It's supposed to come out in like the middle of the month.
Yep. And he actually tried out Minecraft on the PS3 a bit earlier today, so what did you think about that, being a PC Minecrafter?
It, surprisingly enough, it was like a bit strange to me. Like I figured that all the controls would just come natural. Having played the game for I think 2 or 3 years now, but now after playing the controls are much different without having the mouse and the keyboard and everything. But I think with the PS4 version, it should be able to like come to life a lot better. Mostly because I believe that mostly on my PC, mostly because I have a terrible computer. The graphics should be a lot better, and so I have no idea where I'm going with this actually. I'm rambling on.
Well, there's going to be like a farther render distance,
Farther render distance,
and hopefully 60 frames per second. There probably will be.
How much do you want to bet that the touchpad is going to be the button to go in your inventory?
I think they've already said that it'll do inventory and crafting or something.
Awesome.
Hey, can I say something random?
Sure.
Tacos?
I just really.
I love tacos.
That is so much better than what I was going to say, but no. I just was wondering, like, has anyone else ever done this, or am I just, like, completely stupid? Has anyone else, like, ever, while they're, like, playing a game, just whenever they're going to close the application, like, delete it?
I did that once.
That sucks.
I've done that once, Ben.
Yeah,
that sounds so sad.
I did that whenever I was, like, halfway through, Infamous the second time.
It's like, oops, deleted it. Whoops, my bad.
Okay, it will only take, like, half a day to get everything back.
Yeah. Wait, what?
Am I the only one that finds it ironic that Infamous First Light comes out in August, and Augustine plays a pivotal role in that game?
That's funny.
Hopefully we see Augustine at the beginning of the game. Just so that we can, comment on that. Never mind. Just stop. Stop talking.
Maybe it'll start with Augustine interrogating Fetch or something.
That's how I think it's going to start. I think, actually, Zach, I don't know if I sent this to you, but Sucker Punch released a soundtrack from First Light, just one song, and the song is called Flashback. So I think what's going to happen is the game is going to start with the interrogation, and then when Augustine says, Fetch, tell me what happened, she's going to flash back, and then you're going to take control of Fetch and play as her through the flashback. So it's like she's telling Augustine what happened, but you're playing through it.
That would be awesome.
Tell me what happened.
Oh my god,
Swear
that
to
sounds
me.
delicious.
I'll just send it to Zach because I don't want to play it over the audio.
Hey,
Yeah.
I have a question really quick. Since Schema's gonna be in the next one about the Infamous stuff, can we do all of the major Infamous stuff next time?
Sure, because my
Well,
friend
sure,
Andy
talking about
will
minor
not know
stuff this
anything
time?
about that.
Absolutely not.
Except for he
I
played
had
the
a
game some
topic
today,
actually,
and
if
he
Ian's
just
okay
played
with
all
it,
four of
and
the powers.
and other stuff.
I personally think that it's gonna, like, I like what you said, but I personally think that it's just gonna start with, like, the logos, like, unfolding and her, like, just staring, like, off in the distance at a wall, like, completely spaced out, like, and then it, like, sets up the scene with, like, Augustine and a guard coming in.
I had no time to think about topics, and I only have one.
Or
so
maybe
can I cover
it'll
that after
start
this?
with her being captured.
Or maybe it'll
That's-
start with tacos.
Yeah.
like that. Tacos.
So smart.
I think that
I don't know why no game developers start games with tacos. I mean, like, seriously, what's happening to the game developers these days?
Yeah. More games must be started with tacos. With
Can I do a
raining
topic?
tacos.
Yeah, it's Second Son. He should just be, like, crunching into a taco at the beginning
Taco
of the
power.
game. Huh.
he'll be able to turn people into tacos.
And then he eats them if you're evil. And he gives them to
And
hobos.
if you're good, you just, like, crush them and turn them into salad.
Yeah.
Or maybe he can.
You know, speaking
make
of
their-
things happening to games, me and Alex have a topic that we'd like to cover.
What about a
Hey,
topic?
I can't
Sorry,
hear
I didn't
anybody.
catch
Is
that.
anybody talking?
Yes, we're all talking.
Yes.
Hey, if you guys are talking, I'm gonna have to leave and come back really quick. And I got another invite.
can't hear
I have
us.
to leave and come back. I can't hear you guys. Hold on. Freaking stupid internet.
Technical
Hold on a
difficulties.
sec.
Also, guys, sorry about the background noise from the game. I
can't-
don't think I can change any settings in this game.
Waiting music.
Hello. Hello. Testing.
You wanna know how I got these scars?
Oh, okay. Thank
You wanna
God.
know
I can hear you guys.
I don't know,
I can
probably
hear you
a
guys.
knife or you got cut.
No,
That's just
but I
bad.
know how you got these.
All right. I want to do this topic with Ian,
Okay, so that was like...
but hold on a sec. Because we were talking this a little bit about schema, so I want to make sure he's okay with me covering this. So just 1 second while you guys mess around and say random stuff.
I'm just not playing the game.
I don't care what you
Okay.
do. I can watch the
I
screen.
learned how to strip balls on a blue flower.
I couldn't even tell what you said. Something in your Batman voice.
Okay. I said, and I also learned how to trip balls on a blue flower.
Fascinating.
Okay.
Okay then.
That is insane.
Yeah, you know,
That is
Batman
an
Begins.
excellent
Okay, never
point,
mind.
sir. I applaud you.
No, like there's this like the newest Batman college humor video. Like it
That's so funny that
Oh,
you bring that
yeah.
up because we were talking about that with schema a while ago.
yeah, like he was this. I'm just gonna say it in a regular voice because you guys don't understand it. This guy, he was like, I like to start my day with a bowl of Fruit Loop cereal called Fruit Loops. And then, like, he's like, well, Commissioner Gordon was like, well, that guy just took him. I was like, I'll stop him with the skills I learned in the mountains. And he was like, pats him and is like, excuse me, do you know where the HT is? Like, and then he, like, slams down on the cereal. It's like, get out of here. And he just, like, starts eating it. And it's like, you learned that you learned that in the mountains? That and how to trip balls on a blue flower.
Oh yeah, I remember that. Hey, I've watched that. We
I haven't seen
understand
that.
that one.
We are wasting so much time right now.
All right,
Well, whatever.
I got to go ahead, so I'm gonna cover this if you don't mind, and then Ian
Go for
can
it.
fill in for me. So, yesterday we were talking about a very disappointing aspect of games, and at first I didn't want it to come back, but now that I think about it, Ian actually a while ago offered to like meet up somewhere somehow, and I was thinking, well, what are we gonna do here? There's nothing to do. I wish I had some games that would have split screen so we could both play together instead of having to sit in front of the PS4 with only one player and just pass off between every death. So I'm really disappointed as to why people are removing the split screen aspect from games and why Sony is pushing against split screen when gamers would usually just love to invite a friend over, order a pizza or something, sit there and play some frickin' games together, two-player, and be buddies.
Yeah, and
I have a picture that I'm going to send you, by the way.
And I have a friend over, and most of the games we've been playing don't have split screen, so
Yeah.
that's kind of something that we've just been experiencing.
Yeah, that's really disappointing. I don't know how old. I mean, I know how old Alex is, obviously, but Zach,
16.
Ben, I don't know how old you guys are, but
15
I
and a half.
remember 15 and a half. All right, I don't know.
I'm
know if you guys are
16
old
and
enough to
Andy's
remember.
also 16.
That makes me sound like such an old man, but I don't know if you guys are old enough to remember this. But do you remember the days when you would invite your friend over and your mom would order a pizza and you'd go in your bedroom, and this was like way back in the PS2
Me and Austin
era.
do this.
And you and your friends would sit in your room on your PS2 with a split screen game, like maybe you'd play a Tony Hawk game, or I remember the Tony Hawk games. I don't know if anyone else played those, but you just play split screen games all night and eat pizza in your room. That was the best thing ever.
Well, I mean,
I never
I've
had a
done
PS2.
that, but like my parents never let me do it in my have a TV in my room.
I love this picture so much.
I never really had a PS2, but I did have a GameCube, and that was just a blast. When people came over.
Yeah.
Super Smash Bros.
Yeah, I had a
Yeah,
I had a PS1, then I got an Xbox, then I got an Xbox 360 and a PS3, then I did PS4 this time.
Hey, when you cut to the freaking chat thing, so that you don't want to see have anybody see Ian's name, can you show this picture?
What picture?
I'll send it to like all of you. Hold on,
Okay.
I'm gonna send it
It's
to all of you.
for me.
Yeah, hold on. I don't have you on my friends list actually, so you might not be able to see it. Friend me really quick so I can show you.
Okay.
I'm still trying to think of the points that I had on downloaded games of why they're so awesome. But now I just can't think of it.
Let me bring up those next.
Hey, wait, really quick. So the game thing, as far as people sitting together, it also had like a little picture online, and so basically it would go kind of like this. Girls, I love you so much. Oh, I love you forever. We're gonna be BFFs, and then they hate each other in like a month, and then it's like, guys, bitch, asshole, lasts forever.
Oh.
The picture where they're both playing and they're both swearing at each other, and that friendship lasts forever while the girls are being nice, and it lasts for about like a week or a month.
Hey, Alex. So that's a good screenshot, but I'm not going to show it in the video, just so that people who haven't played The Last of Us yet won't have that part of the game spoiled for them.
Post a
that's a really good picture.
Post a selfie. That girl's such a bitchin' whore. Then comment on the picture. Totes adorbs.
Totes adorbs. Yeah, that one's funny.
I can't make out all of what you guys are saying sometimes, so sorry if I don't laugh at things just because I didn't even hear what it was.
Oh, it's okay. We don't take offense to that. I'm the comedy relief here. It's okay. Go sit in the corner and cry for an hour and a half. No biggie.
I'm just gonna rip my hair out. It's not a big deal.
That's comedy right there, making a big deal out of something that's not a big deal.
I'm just
like George Carlin always does.
I'm just gonna scratch my arm till it starts bleeding.
Such a beautiful sight.
I know.
Such a beautiful sight right there.
So does anybody have a new topic that we should talk about?
Well, I'm trying to find your text messages about digital gaming so we can finally go over that.
The first ones were quite a while back. I'll try to scroll through it and find them.
Well, since we have an anti-French person in the lobby, everyone's afraid to talk about this, but
I was kidding.
Start this topic anyway. Assassin's Creed Unity.
Yes.
I'm actually gonna suck.
I'm actually relatively excited for this one. I don't like most of the games, but
it better be good. They're gonna overhype it just like they did. Have you seen Watch Dogs? Just asking.
I was thinking about buying it, but I don't really. I thought it was gonna be okay. It definitely looked better than it was.
Watch Dogs is tolerable as far as gameplay is, but it was way overhyped and it didn't live up to the expectation, the extremely high hype that they did. Black Flag was bad.
Black Flag was
being
terrible.
as it is, two of the latest Ubisoft games aren't good, which
like they
me
use
off from buying
tools to
anymore,
overhype things, and I don't see how people don't like see through them.
Until I get an Adam Sessler review on Unity, even though he quit out completely of the reviewing business, I won't buy it.
So you're just saying you're never gonna get it.
So I won't buy it until every single thing, every single critic says it's good, and then somebody buys it and says, "Oh, it's good," and then doesn't turn around and say, "Oh, never mind. I was quick to judge. It actually sucks." So until all of that stuff is done, I'm not gonna buy it.
Hey, let's all start a petition for Adam Sessler to start reviewing games again. No, just kidding.
Ooh.
Okay.
Hold on.
So if you want to hear my opinion on Assassin's Creed Unity, it's that I've never played any of the Assassin's Creed games, so I don't plan on getting it. I don't really know.
The only one I've ever liked is Assassin's Creed 2.
It teaches you history.
Oh man.
Kind of.
Wow, you haven't played
Templars
any
aren't
Assassin's Creed
That's
games.
like, oh no.
I've always wanted to play Assassin's Creed.
Pretty much all that I know is that you can do parkour, you can like kill people, with
And
your
that's
little
about it.
knives that are like in your sleeves or something.
And you wear this really
And
cool hoodie.
there's like aliens that built temples on the earth or something,
Okay.
and the assassins
Yep,
hate them.
somehow,
That's all I know.
somehow they make that enjoyable, though.
Here, Zach, here's what you have
And
to
certain
do.
games.
I'm going to give you serious advice. You need to start out with Assassin's Creed 2, and then go to Assassin's Creed 3. Honestly, I would skip 4. 4 was not very good, but 2 and 3 are must-plays.
Okay.
I was really mad about
I say
that.
Brotherhood's a must-play. Brotherhood is a must-play. I love
4
Brotherhood to
basically
death.
just like ignored the whole storyline of the series.
No, I'm saying Brotherhood. Revelations was bad as well. Brotherhood was like a better version of Revelations, and Brotherhood had a really great way of earning money. It had the Bruticus armor, which I loved to death. It was the coolest armor set. The story was interesting. Took forever to finish. The combat was great. It was just a great game. I would recommend getting Brotherhood. That was done right.
I really love Assassin's Creed 3. I like the story. I like how the story's long, and there's tons and tons of side content to do.
Yeah, and
I
you
don't
totally
like the
get to
third
like
one
the
'cause you
hunt for
can't-
foxes and stuff, and it's
You
so
can't
enjoyable.
have the hunting, in my opinion, was not very fun, and you couldn't have your assassins buddies like disguise
Indian
themselves
kid.
as British soldiers and like get you past checkpoints. You couldn't do that at all. They took that out completely.
It was
And they
pretty
took out
annoying.
all of the assassin like helper buddies. They took them out of the game, as far as I know, completely.
Are we talking about Assassin's Creed 3?
Yeah, they took out the assassin helper buddies completely. They got rid of the getting past checkpoints by disguising themselves as British, and I didn't like the hunting that well.
Well, as far as I know, the assassin recruits were in the game, and there was the ability to disguise yourself as a prisoner with British guards who were your assassin buddies, but that feature
I did
never
not
worked.
have that ability.
Really?
That feature didn't work for me either. That
Me
feature
neither.
was demoed in E3, but it was taken out, confirmed by the developers.
Well, that's weird because I played it just last year and I used that all the time. It never worked. I still got noticed by the guards, but it was in there. At least when I played it, it was.
Oh, well then you're lucky because I never got that. I never got any Assassin's recruits, so that's gay. The thing I do like about 3 was being Desmond and parkouring around in the futuristic city, and then getting a gun. That was fun.
Hey, guess what? You get to do another spoiler alert. Desmond dies.
I don't like this many zombies. I don't like this many
That
zombies.
seems so random. You're just talking about
I
the
don't
game
like
you're
this
playing.
many. I'm sorry. Don't kill me.
I think I know what part of the game you're
Nope.
talking you're talking about, but I'm not gonna spoil it for
I would like to
viewers.
punch you in the face.
Damn it.
Andy hasn't
I didn't
talked in a
save
while.
Ellie,
Is he
so
still
she
there?
died. Yeah, sorry, I died of diabetes poisoning. I'm back now.
You'll let me guess. You'll choose the songs later.
Yeah, I'll choose the songs later. That's an inside joke. That's an inside
Turbine.
joke. If any of us dies, you guys get to choose the songs later. You don't have to choose them right now. You can choose them when you're dead. You can write them in your will while you're in your coffin, facing like with your face. I think I'm spoiling a lot for Schemo, and I'm not like taking into consideration his position.
Wait, what? What were you spoiling?
I don't think I've spoiled any Last of Us stuff, but I definitely might have spoiled like Spider-Man for him.
Yeah, well, we're just gonna put that in the ends of the thing. There's
We
going to be us
apologize.
talking about some
We
of
have like a huge
some of the
spoiler
Amazing
reel.
Spider-Man 2, because there's some spoilers in that.
The spoilers are real.
We should introduce a new topic, like.
Yeah,
Bronco.
and guys, just so you guys know, I want to wrap this episode up in the next 10 minutes, so this could be like our last topic now.
Ian, what was your topic again? Because I
said like
you had one more.
I said like one thing about Spider-Man. We talk about it for like 20 minutes.
We already went over that, but I just wanted to mention, I don't know how many people have seen this movie, so you have to tell me if you have or not, but what about the new Godzilla?
I haven't seen it yet, and I am going to see it very soon, so if you're going to talk about spoilers, then I'll just take my ear thing out and then send me a message once you're done.
Actually, let's just wait until you see that, because how many people have not seen the movie?
I haven't seen it.
But I don't really care that much.
Okay, so I'll just wait until you've seen the movie, and then we'll talk about that after we've all seen it.
Okay.
I know Alex has seen it, for sure.
Zach, if I did
Spider-Man in the same week.
Yeah. By the way, Zach, if I do end up like, I don't think I will, but I'm saying like, if I do end up being in any future podcasts, I will not bring up like random topics and like talk about them for a long time.
Okay.
Oh man, I hope he can fricking get the next chat into with because
Ian
we
got
really
kicked
need
out
him
of
in
the
the
chat
next.
for a moment. Now he's coming back.
There we go. All right.
Whoopsie daisies! There, we had a little mishap. Hold on.
Wait, we've been doing this for an hour?
Yeah, about an
This
hour.
went by
Yeah.
so freaking fast.
Yeah, it always does. The next chat we're gonna be in is probably gonna take for frickin' ever. We have a lot of content in the next one that we're gonna do.
Well, so
Hope
since
you stay tuned for that one.
Since it's probably going to take us a while to say bye and to wrap things up, let's just start doing it now. So, thanks for watching this. We might go on a little bit
thank
longer.
Thank you for watching me.
Sorry
love
if
you
we
guys.
rambled about random things too much.
Yeah.
Stay tuned for the next episode. You'll really enjoy it. I know I will. It's very important. It covers a lot of new stuff that we're doing. So be sure to stay tuned next Friday for the results. Maybe
next
depending
Friday.
on when it gets.
So are you like trying to set me up on a
Friday?
schedule here? Because you know I don't do schedules.
Yeah,
I
we
never
should always do
make
it
it work.
Fridays. Should always do this on Fridays.
This is a
Well, not uploading them on Fridays. I can't edit that fast.
I just wanted to.
Oh no, I know. I'm saying we'll be doing it on Friday.
Okay.
Stay tuned for whenever it comes out. That's what I meant to say.
All right.
Anyway, let him do his.
This is Silver Monkey Productions. I just wanted to mention that I do have a YouTube channel, but I want to. Depending on how you rate your content, I really want to watch. I mean, they're not really that. More of my recent videos have been okay, but I mean, although I've been trying to take it seriously, most of my videos previous years are pretty much crap. So yeah, next person do the outro.
I will link his channel in the description along with these other people's.
Nice, thank you.
You choose the songs later, Ian.
I'll choose this later.
That's the best outro ever. I'll choose the songs later. Oh, we didn't do an intro, so I'll just quickly do an intro so that you can have me in the intro, because I know that's a thing.
I'll do an outro later.
That'll just
here's my
make
intro.
it too
Ready?
confusing and weird. I think if you do an intro now that I'll make it later and whatever.
Okay, here's my outro. Ready? A long time ago in a galaxy far, far away, one man born to bring order and distant gullies of death, and that was me. And then I became Bob at a coffee shop, and then I became friends with these four gentlemen, and I just want to say it's been a great journey through these 2 years of friendship with Zach, the Pyro Gunner, Super Monkey Productions, I hope I said that right, and Ian, otherwise known as United Card Marks or United Gaming Community, whatever he wants satisfied by now. This has been a journey, and that's the intro to my outro. So goodbye, and I'm gonna choose the songs later.
You need to stop. Just stop.
Maybe I should just end the video with that, should I?
Yes.
Okay, I'll
It will
edit
be
that to be the
symbolically
final
great.
moment of it, and then it'll cut to, okay, this is where we talked about Spider-Man. Spoilers. Alright.
Zach, you saw the Amazing Spider-Man 2 recently, right?
Oh yeah, I did.
You have any questions about that? Because I seriously, this might sound stupid, but I'm like a freak. Like, I seriously obsessed over that movie, so I can answer some questions if you have any.
Okay, well first off,
Is it okay? Okay, here's a question.
I don't
is
know
it
if this
okay
is
to
going
watch
to be
the American
spoilers or
flag?
no.
What?
Here's another beautiful screenshot.
So, has everybody here seen The Amazing Spider-Man 2? Andy,
No, but I have a question.
Andy hasn't.
I
Yeah?
haven't, but I don't really care.
Okay, Ian.
I've seen it.
Alright, Ian.
Is it okay? Is it okay to wash the American flag?
That's a good question.
Who washes the flag?
Almost as
I know.
almost as good as
People with
Duck's
the water.
glue question.
Well, I do, and I won't anymore, okay?
Wait, someone does?
No, I was saying, like, that's the line from the movie. It's like,
Oh.
well, I do, and I won't anymore, okay? Just let me do my laundry.
Oh yeah, that was in that movie, and I totally forgot. Now I can remember because his aunt.
Yeah,
was
he
like,
wanted to wash his Spidey suit, and
Why
he's
is
like,
all
you
the
just
clothes-
turned all of the clothes blue and red.
Yeah.
That was funny.
I am extremely naked right now.
Oh yeah.
No, no, don't come in.
Naked right now. Don't come in. Why are you all messy? I was cleaning the chimney. We didn't have a chimney.
Chimney?
Oh, what?
Chimney,
He's
chimney.
like, what? We don't have a chimney. What?
We have no chimney.
I don't know why people hate those two movies so much. I don't agree with.
I mean, the
them
first
hating
one was
reboots.
okay. I mean, the second one, it's
It was
either a
little bit
love or hate
fantastic,
movie.
but you know, whatever. People
The
are
second
gonna
movie is a
hate
love or
it.
hate movie. Kind of.
For the second one, for me, I thought that
my
it was
question
okay.
is something. I have a question. Sorry about that. I have a question.
Yeah.
Did Emma Stone like as frickin' what's her face? Gwen Stacy.
Yeah.
Did she hit her head on the floor
Dude,
when
spoilers,
she fell,
stop.
or did her neck
Spoilers.
snap?
Well, she
But
her neck snapped from whiplash and like
damn
directly
it.
after the back of her head hit the ground.
No, everybody's seen that movie now. I don't care. We can cut that out. I just want that question answered. We
okay,
can cut it
I'll
out.
like censor that out.
Okay.
And say spoiler warning.
And
Oh, put it
also,
out, like
You
the
just said
ending.
before, yes, it
Also, the Man in Shadows. If you're wondering, like, how why the computer like called him Mr. Fierce, his name is Gustav Fierce, and he's also known as the Gentleman. He's the man who originally formed the Sinister Six. He like ended up betraying them, but
Wait, was
There are
that the guy with the top hat at the end?
yeah, the Man in Shadows.
Okay.
I thought it was the guy with the
This
body.
this
His
part
name
is also
Gustavo
being
the chicken.
censored out for spoilers.
Put it at the end and then say bonus spoiler alert.
Oh,
So
okay.
that way,
so,
you know.
Yeah.
So that yeah.
And also
This
that
roof takes me back.
also the Electro like falling into the tank of eels thing, that was taken from a TV show called Spectacular Spider-Man.
Yeah, I saw
Okay.
that show. Did anybody else?
I did.
No.
I
did.
love that show, I have to be honest.
Spectacular Spider-Man. Spectacular.
I was so pissed
Spider-Man.
off
That's
whenever
how the
they
song
canceled that show.
goes. Hey, that's how the song goes.
I still
I'm
think the
still
best
kind of
show
not
was
over it.
Pokemon.
Hey, I liked the one that was before that one. That was Amazing Spider-Man, and it would go.
Oh yeah, like the 90s cartoon.
Yeah, the 90s.
That
Oh my
one
God, that
was
the
like
best
kind of
Spider-Man
slowly
ever.
paced, but they did like all the moral stuff like perfectly, and it followed the comic book plot. So that's
I
kind of why I
loved
like
that one. That one
Yeah.
was fantastic. Spider-Man, regular.
Oh my
By the
gosh,
way,
Alex!
Wait,
Wait, hold on, Alex.
Huh?
By the way, I just wanted to say,
Wait.
I don't like
Alex.
since you have a
Wait, hold
bit
on.
of viewers.
This
Hold
is
on.
kind of important, Alex.
Sure.
I
Okay.
can't believe
Okay.
you just sent that screenshot to Duck. He hasn't played the game yet, and he's really, like, not wanting spoilers.
Oh, my bad.
Don't send him anymore.
Oh, okay. Let me remove him from the chat immediately then. I didn't know that. Damn. Now I feel bad. How do you kick him? How do you kick him from the chat?
Just start a new
With the
chat
big
then.
foot.
Get out of here. Okay.
So,
this-
does someone have a
Okay.
topic that they'd like to bring up? Because we've kind of just been rambling on about random things.
Yeah, I know.
I have a, no.
Okay,
never
last
mind.
random thing.
Ian had a topic. Ian had a topic that he was gonna talk about.
Can I say my last random thing? I've been trying to say it for like 30 seconds.
Sure.
Okay, fine.
Okay, there's a fan film that's been worked on for like a year and a half. Like they've been filming it for like a year and a half, and it's pretty big. It's coming out this month. It's called Spider-Man Lost Cause. It's like the only one I've ever been excited about. It should be relatively good. Just a warning, it's British though.
Oh, then I can't watch it because I don't like Britain.
Okay.
I'm just kidding.
The U.S. is amazing.
USA, USA.
Britain is tolerable. France. Don't mention that to me ever
because
again.
they allow underage drinking. Screw France.
Don't ever mention France to me again.
Okay.
Well, then you're probably not.
I
gonna
think
like
we
my
should try to
topic.
get on topic. We're probably
History
going
starts
over
do the
our
on-
topic,
minds.
Ian. Do the topic. Do the topic.
Boring them in the
All real
eyes.
history starts on July 4th, 1776. Does anyone want to talk about the soundtrack? Because it was personally disappointing.
I
Soundtrack
thought
for what?
that Electro song was kind of cool. How it was kind of dubstep
Yeah,
when it
that
came on.
My
It was-
Enemy was like the only one that I liked. Like the transition that they did and the transitions that they did in that song were like perfect. But I was pretty disappointed by most of it.
What?
My Enemy is the song that played whenever he was like walking into Times Square.
Wait, was
who?
that when there was the voices in his head, or
Talking about
when
Amazing
he's all
Spider-Man 2.
fighting with the lightning?
Oh. He says I didn't give a about Spider-Man. LOL. Oh, he left all of the group chats. That's what it was.
Oh, you're doing that thing?
Yeah.
Okay.
What are you doing?
No one's gonna get that if they haven't seen the movie.
Yeah. No, there's like during the music there's like whispering that like goes like something's up inside of me, my pulses race, the metal touches self-destroyers, can't ignore the paranoia, mind is tripping. Like those are the lyrics like it repeats over and over, and it goes with the
In
music.
Spider-Man?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't hear that. I didn't pay to that part.
Yeah, that's when there's all of the cameras on him.
I was a hardcore Spider-Man fan when
What
I was
the-
little. I have this
the-
book that describes on power levels how every one of Spider-Man's foes reacts in battle or what their stats are. So I pretty much knew every villain and all of their stats and was like basing them off of the probability of which ones would be in a movie and which ones wouldn't. And which ones were cameos and which ones weren't.
Yeah, but it was
and stuff.
it was
So
also
I
pretty
studied
obvious
it
that it was
hard.
going to be in the movie because of that like end credit scene in the first one. Like all the lightning,
I'm
him
just
like
saying,
flashing in and out.
Before I knew how to accurately do it, I would study Spider-Man like that.
Yeah,
That's how I would do
Electro's
it.
plot was pretty pretty predictable.
You want to know what two enemies I think need to be in a Spider-Man movie?
Mysterio.
Well, Mysterio, yes, one of them. That's not who I was thinking of, though.
Craven.
I'm getting chased by double bloaters here. Hold on a minute.
Craven, Hobgoblin, what?
I
was
wanted no goblins in the movie. I wanted Shocker and Kingpin movie, and all of the Kingpin crap, and I wanted Venom and all of the symbiotes and Toxin and Carnage all in one movie.
What about Jackal?
I strictly wanted a Rhino and Carnage and all the symbiotes.
Yes.
And I wanted Toxin, and Toxin would be fighting on Spider-Man's side if you.
Well, now that
they and Anti-Venom too. I want Anti-Venom in there.
Yeah, well now that they
and then Can and stuff.
Well, now that they changed the release date to 2018 for Amazing Spider-Man, Amazing Spider-Man 3, I really do think that they're going to actually have a symbiote in that plot.
No, but listen, it should go down, right? We get an all-out superhero war going on in downtown New York, right?
Marvel Civil War.
We got all the villains. Except Anti-Venom and Toxin are on Spider-Man's side. And then we've got Kingpin, we got all of his baddies.
There's no way they could, like, set that up in time.
We get just a big war, and Spider-Man's just trying to... I don't care what the frickin' story is, I just want all the symbiotes and all of the...
Unless they just, like, set that up with, like, no explanation. They could, like, do that in time. Like,
I don't care. I want that movie.
I honestly think it would be cool to have.
Who doesn't want that movie?
Oh, stop interrupting. Hold on.
Sorry.
Well, I think it would be cool to have Sinister with Carnage and Anti-Venom. Anti-Venom would be on Spider-Man's side. Carnage would just kind of be like the one rogue villain who wants everybody dead. Like, he just doesn't care about anybody. He will fight anyone who stands in his way.
Oh yeah, did you guys know that Mysterio and Chameleon are half brothers? So I mean half cousins.
What a surprise! What a surprise!
No, but wait, who did you say doesn't care who it is, just wants to kill everybody?
Carnage.
Yeah, no, Carnage are we basing the Carnage on the 1990's explanation for where he came from? And what he does?
Well, the 1990s Falls comics,
help Dormammu and all that bullcrap, like the 1990 show. Because if Carnage gets his own different storyline, I think Carnage would just want everybody to die.
Every symbiote is a on of the others of the original host that it was. Never mind. Each symbiote each new symbiote spawns off of other symbiote.
The intentions of the
in some way
So all of the symbiotes that attach themselves to evil people will become evil, whereas Toxin was spawned off of a good person who was a big fan of Spider-Man and actually wanted to be to help him in some way. So in Ultimatum, Toxin is a good guy, and so is Anti-Venom because he wants to have all of the symbiotes. So I think Anti-Venom
I think like that.
They fight on the same side.
I think like that moral boundary kind of says it goes down the kind of symbiote family tree. Like with the original symbiote, like Spider-Man, I mean that's one of the morally strong characters, and he was still almost turned evil by it.